Hello everyone, welcome to the final episode of Mortal Kombat The Alliance, the Conquest mode. We're going to play with Raiden. Well, we got no one else to play. I saved him for last, so let's do it. Let's do it. Like I said in previous episode, I think he's the hardest character to play as well. He is in Deception, he seems difficult in this game as well. Deus is really have a central main character, which I like. But if the same as the main guy, it's gotta be Raiden, right? He narrates the endings and intro, and that's Raiden, very prominent. But the funny god Raiden is a mentor to all the heroes of Earthrealm. He's ageless, wise, and can harness the wrath of thunder itself. Raiden will make an excellent subject for study on this journey. That's a great summary of him. That's awesome. Raiden had been elevated to the status of Elder God after the war with Shinnok, but when he could not convince the other Elder Gods to prevent Shang Tsung and Quan Chi from awakening the Dragon King's sleeping army, he relinquished his status and returned to Earthrealm. The first of Earth's heroes he warned of the coming danger was coming on. Makes sense. Fuck the Elder Gods. You will now study one of Raiden's many fighting styles. Nan Chuan consists of attacks that are most effective at short to middle range. Nan Chuan, I'm going to stop saying that because I'm butchering that again, like all of the fighting styles. Contains a greater number and variety of hand techniques and fewer leg techniques. Practice Nan Chuan high attacks. I said it again, fuck. I need to stop. Yeah, also think about Raiden in this game, he's like got this lightning effect going through his whole body, which is very awesome. And you don't see that in any other game. I can hear like a little lightning effect on him. So again, very awesome. And again, it makes the characters stand out as unique in this game. That's awesome. Sorry if my throat's king, because as I mentioned in the past episode, I'm trying to do it all on this Friday recording. Just to get it out, finish it today. Been a super fun series. Been so thankful that I've been able to play it. Play Data Alliance. I didn't think I'd ever be able to get to experience this. And while I'm playing it on my phone, and that may just seem like that might take away from my experience, now that I've gotten used to it, it doesn't detract at all. And in fact, I think it's made it better because it's given me this a much better style of recording content. And if I couldn't record this series, it would have felt like a grind fest. Whereas here, I've been able to space out this and probably just enjoy it. Obviously, some modes, some people's Konquest are just boring. You just have to say dumb shit or do dumb shit. Get it? As about his cape, the inside's golden and the outside's that awesome blue. Awesome design. One of the best in MK history here. He's definitely Raiden's best overall. I love Dark Raiden, but this just exceeds. Reversal makes sense for Raiden to have, obviously, with his skill, and that's so awesome. He's just grabbing. He's just like got lightning going through him. Definitely, that's like a top 5 design, right? And like we've got to take the fact that he's got like the lightning effects going through him into account as well. Like that makes that an even greater the second of Earth's heroes to be visited by Raiden was Jax. The Outworld investigation agency had just been destroyed, and with it, any more means for traversing into Outworld. Raiden instructed Jax to meet with all the other heroes on the old island fortress Shang Tsung and Lost Sea. This seems like a really neat Conquest mode, because it seems like he's going to go through a character at a time to meet him. We started with Kung Lao, now we're going to Jax. Albeit that said, meet with the others. So I'm guessing he's going to unite them all. Like in the intro, which I like. Jujutsu is a term used to refer to unarmed Japanese combat. There are more than 750 documented varieties of Jujutsu. Oh, that's ridiculous, wow. He has mastered them all. Holy shit. That's awesome. That's super awesome. And I just did one of his specials. He has some awesome special in the 3D era. That one where he just shocks you is awesome. Yeah, that's a good moveset. But again, I think it's very difficult to play. I'm guessing this game will be no different. He's moving this song. It's doing the same stuff though. Oh wow, what was that? He has a shoulder bash in this game? He doesn't even have that in the later games. That's awesome. Raiden with a shoulder bash. Very interesting. Very unique. Let me just check his specials. Yeah, shocker. Or lightning dash. Sorry. Shocker is his projectile, right? Oh no, it's that. That makes sense. And then this is the projectile. His projectile looks awesome as well in this game. I think it doesn't look as good in the later games. He has like a full-on ball. And Shocker is what is it? That. Very unique. So he doesn't have his flying attack. And he doesn't have that teleport. Two pretty iconic Raiden stuff, so I get why he gets in later games, but I definitely like this assortment of specials he has. That shoulder bash is one of a kind attack. I don't know why it doesn't come in later games. Maybe it's because they replaced with the soaring lightning thing, because I guess it's a similar thing. That shoulder bash is probably better though. It's probably less unsafe. Albeit I know that like thing where it flies through, it has a really good distance. You can get in the death traps and holy shit. I just shocked him again. That's his throw. He definitely has an awesome throw as well. He shocks you. That's no mission done. Yeah, I had no idea the shoulder bash. As a special. He loses that after this game, and there's not many special moves for characters that just go. They usually just build on to special moves, because there's like quite a lack of specials in Day Alliance, so that's very interesting. Johnny Cage in the middle of a movie shoot when Raiden appeared to request his assistance in armor. First, Johnny Cage thought Raiden was merely the actor who's playing Raiden, his current movie project, when he noticed the movie Raiden eating donuts at the catering table. He knew his old friend a true return from the heavens. I like that. There we are. Finally, the Johnny movie bullshit has led to something fun. I like that. Raiden has always relied upon his staff in unpredictable circumstances. It is a source of great fighting power. Practice Raiden's flying. Yeah, awesome style. Obviously, it's unique to Raiden because it's staff. Yeah, got some awesome attacks that are unique. I think this is a different stance than one of the late games as well. Slightly different, at least. But yeah, so we're just being him up. I'd love to see it. But again, yeah, we're like going through character to character. Awesome Konquest here. And you made a funny Johnny joke, and Johnny called him his friend. So that's good. At least. But I think when we get to the advanced combos, we might struggle. But I think making Raiden the final character to save to end this mode was a good choice. That's really good range as well. It's such a good weapon for range. Like, I managed to stop him doing his special there just because of how long that attack is. That range is crazy. And he's got a special move here. I think he gets this in later games. Well, actually not as a special attack, because they changed that to just being the throw. So that's a good attack. I think that goes from a low to a high. I guess that's what's special about it. So that's very good. We're in the Desert of Dread. I'm guessing this is the final area of the Conquest mode. So that's neat. Next, Raiden visited the new home of the reformed Lin Kuei to ask Sub-Zero for his assistance. Sub-Zero was eager to help and proved that the new Lin Kuei was indeed a force for good. Very good. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. 4 missions in a row now. All bangers for the Conquest premise for a mission. Being the god of thunder, Raiden commands all that is a storm. While in his Nanjua, I said again, in Jujutsu fighting styles, he can electrocute and throw his opponent with the force of lightning. Practice throw twice. Yes, this is throw. Obviously, he gets something in his hand-to-hands. Weapon. Obviously, you can't do it while he's holding. I think a cool thing you could get was like, it's just something I randomly thought about. I'm doing specials here. Interesting. Sorry, Sub-Zero was shocking you with my 2 shock attacks. But something cool I just thought. What if he like shocks like his staff and then like that gives it like a power, like a damage buff? Holy fuck! Why am I stuttering? Yeah, Cesaro has been training many of his new recruits, specifically Frost. You will test your shock value. Attack him with both Raiden's electron attacks twice each. Start with the shock bombs. Yeah, they're both like menace. Raiden, there we are. We'll throw again. Yeah, so that mission was all about shocking him. Cool. So I'm guessing that's what you're looking for in another hero. I'm guessing Jack's got all the SF members. So we won't go over to them, but I think that's everyone in it. So I'm now requested of Raiden that he allow his new recruit Frost to accompany him to Outworld. At first, Raiden did not think that Frost was experienced enough as a warrior to take on the Day of Nights. After testing her in combat, he welcomed her assistance. That's another neat thing I like. Raiden like training with Frost. I like that idea, and then accepting Frost. Also, Sub-Zero wanting to give Frost opportunity. Very nice. I like that. And look, they get knocked back because they're shocked. That is so clever. Oh my god. And knocks them all the way back. Yeah, they definitely would have replaced that with the flying attack where he speaks on the gibberish, of course. That's definitely what they replaced it with. But I like that. I think that's far more clever than, obviously, it's an iconic move, him like soaring through. That's a much more clever move. You do that shocks him so they like stumble back. That's super clever. I love that. I think that'd be a good combo ender, because it's a shoulder bash, of course. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know how it works, really, because this is my first time seeing it. That was a quick mission. Mission 6. That was another great mission. Raiden's approached Sonya Blade to ask her for her help. She had already been in contact with Jax and had been informed of the destruction of their main base. She was quite ready to do whatever it would take to stop the threat that was before her. Once again, really good stuff for both Raiden and also Sonya. I love Raiden going to each individual hero to get their aid. I even do this in my fanfic, Mortal Kombat Reborn, of course, a lot. I do that whenever there's like the next main threat. Like Raiden will go warn them of it, get their help. That is obviously like how you should start a story like this. It just allows to interact with every hero, go through them. It's very cool. And he looked dope there on that end screen. So we're finally getting to his attacks. So well, these are definitely very good attacks. I didn't see anything easy. Good pop-up. Well, the pop-up itself is quite low, but I think obviously if you can good. So you can do XX and then back Y, and I'll do a pop-up in itself, and I keep doing that. Hence why I do the pop-up before. Like, because you can either do it after you press Y, and I usually get it right. But there we are. That wasn't so bad. He's got more around. Another thing I like about Raiden's costume is you can see his white hair going through his hood. Because he wears a hood, he doesn't wear a weird fucking head sock thing. And the hood is much cooler, obviously. there's a fucking hood, and it's got like this awesome like gold pan going around the edge of it. But anyway, once those heroes had been assembled on a beach at Shang Tsung's abandoned island fortress, Raiden appeared to them and explained in detail the events leading up to the formation of the Dead Alliance. Although Kung Lao had already known, the others were shocked to learn that their old friend and Liu Kang was dead. And so that ties with the other stuff. Because in Sonya, she like does some training with Kung Lao on the beach, and Rezi seems a bit sad. I mean, that's why, of course. Raiden will also be making more eyes in the coming struggle. Practice Jujutsu Special Forces Operative. Sorry. Oh, of course. Because I imagine they would have been on opposing sides until now. So again, that's a very neat detail. And we're going from here to here to train them. This is definitely one of the better conquests. I was always saying the Red Dragon conquest was probably the best, but it is definitely up there. I mean, there's no lore here that's like anything mind-blowing or anything huge revelations, but I think it's just general storytelling. This is a really solid conquest mode. Love to see it. Oh, I was going to say what I have to do again, but there's another one. There's Nami's moving thing, which doesn't actually make it much harder. Yeah, very awesome character. I can tell he's difficult. We haven't got to the advanced combos yet, so... Oh boy. Typhoon Isles. So, is this the last one? I like how... Because these are all like unique environments here. There's no lore to any of them, but there's so many, and there's so many like unique things going on this menu. So that's very impressive. But anyway, Raiden had brought to the surface a sunken ship Shang Tsung had used to bring warriors to his island. The heroes boarded the ship and were taken to a remote spot in the lost sea. None mentioned the fact that there was no one steering the ship. Oh, that's interesting. So the Nevership's magical. Raiden's using magic to control it at least. Like how he made it unsync. Crazy magic. That's why it's in the background of the portal stage in this game. So that's very clever. I didn't even know that. I knew they went to Sung's Island for that, but I thought a Nethership was still in Sung's possession. But I guess not. I must have sunk as well. So yeah, the Nethership. Awesome stage in this game. Another reluctant ally Raiden will meet during the coming battle is the rogue swordsman Kenji. Practices vicious staff combat for Kenji, trying to hit his face to him. Oh, he doesn't want to hurt. He doesn't want to hurt his friendos. That's nice. And again, we're going to another hero. Very clever storytelling. But yeah, interesting Nethership lore. I was not aware of that thing. With that bit. So go to the portal. Using that. Using the ship. Because yeah, I just thought Shang Tsung was still using that ship. And that was the relevancy for it being in this game. Kenshi has had enough with the blind jokes. He is, how you say, throwing down this time. What? Okay. Raiden. Try his face too. Oh, he's blind. Yeah, I didn't even realise that. Raiden, come on, man. Don't be ableist. Mission 9, though. We're coming to the close here. This is going to be the advanced combos, I'm guessing. The Thunder God raised his hand and an enormous storm formed in the air above the ship. Off to one side, a platform with some ancient design appeared from out of nowhere. Raiden explained that as a celestial portal that could be used to traverse to outward. To earn the right to cross to the next realm, each combatant has to defeat a representation of his or her greatest house. So for Raiden, that chance came in the form of Quan Chi. Interesting, that's Quan Chi. I mean, I suppose it would have to be one of the Deadly Alliance members, right, considering who's around at this time. Raiden can perform style branch combos that change from one side to another. Attack Quan Chi or Raiden's Power Bolt style branch combo that starts and goes to Jujutsu. But yeah, so Raiden can just start a storm. I mean, you'd assume so, but I've never done it until then. Crazy. Awesome. He's awesome in this game. Can't find a doper Raiden for trial. And it's Raiden, he's always awesome. He's always pretty dope. What is that? That's just saying this attack names, of course. So yeah, in the advanced stuff. So how much difficulty I have. These are really good strings, and currently I'm not finding them too difficult. More crunchy. Okay. There we are. Not too tricky at all so far. There's a lot, and I'm guessing the last one will be a mirror match. And Sparky. I do like his move names, I must say. They're very clever. And he does get good dash from all these, and he's got such a great variety of strings he can do. And oh, this is where we get tricky, ain't it? Oh, because the thing is, he doesn't have bad timing. You can just press him all in a row. So if you get the inputs right, you should be fine. At least with those, I don't know if this one will be the same. And it, wow. You know, people always say Raiden's. I mean, no, that's not a common saying because this is a pretty forgotten mode, sadly. But I always mention how difficult that is. I had no trouble there at all because the timing of the moves wasn't bad at all. But here we are, mission 218. A mirror match to end it, and that's the end at the Typhoon Isles. Awesome. And that's another costume. That's awesome. Holy shit. His ult, obviously, that's very unusual for a Raiden design, but my god, that's such an awesome ult. I like that it's unique because obviously that unique ults give him purpose, right? You want like a ult costume that is different because or else there's no point having the ult costume. Right? You'd rather a better variety than the same similar stuff, right? Which I think Daylight knows about. Albeit some stuff, yeah, it's just bad. The skimpy costumes is the alt costumes. I mean, I'm glad they're the alts, right? But I was close. Yeah, this has been an awesome series. I think I will do a blazing mocap thing after, but yeah, great series and a great character to end this on. Really, I was worried I get stuck on Sonic combos, but I didn't, and I can't remember the combos because he has a lot of specific inputs. So now that it's not in my face, the controls, I'm definitely struggling here. Yeah, there's so much combo potential with this guy, and I think I want to learn Raiden a lot more in this game because I love this moveset. I love his look. Yeah, awesome character. My favourite MK1 character, probably at least. Most MK1 characters I find pretty overrated, most of them. Not all. But Raiden's definitely one deserving of being one of the best. I don't think you want like any character to be like your icon. It should be this guy, right? Raiden. Not Scorpion, not Liu Kang, it should be Raiden. But yeah, I very much enjoy doing this series. And I'm glad this is a good Konquest to end it on. Now I'm just hoping that this Raiden AI didn't fuck with me. Oh nice, I did something. I did a thing. And there we are, we did it, no rounds lost. I'm impressed with myself there. He got just so many inputs. Very deep moveset. Alright, but the journey is complete, but the road to your destiny is long traveled and there's always more to learn. I finally read that out. 300 sapphire coins, that's going to be the last of the Konquest coins I get. And the rest is going to be from arcade, which Arcade is very generous. Oh, here we are. Your quest has come to an end. You have indeed achieved enlightenment. I don't have the stage unlocked. But blaze. Through your spiritual journey, you've experienced the combative great warriors, you know. Use this knowledge well as you confront life's challenges. Always remember, experience has no end. Blaze do be dancing. There is but the beginning and further growth. You've experienced the privilege of mastering the fighting techniques of an elemental. Oh, speaking of elemental, what a segue. Blaze has been awakened in the lair of the dragon hatchling. With his experience, all of Outworld will be laid at your feet. There are now two paths before you. That of a selfless defender, or that of a conqueror of realms. Yeah, I want to be the second one. How will you choose? I don't know. I think I want to play Blaze though next. To access Blaze in either arcade or versus mode, hold the control pad down and select Raiden. To access the bonus warrior mocap, hold the control pad down and select Silence. Love to see it. Secret characters. Use them wisely. Yes, I will. And we go straight to the intro. Awesome series. No, I think because I saw when I was looking for the crypt, I haven't opened them. You have to buy them from the crypt as well. But no, I just heard it say Blaze then. I just said Cyrax, but I heard him say Blaze. Yeah, Blaze. So we have Blaze unlocked. He is a mixture of existing styles. Also, he has his own special moves. Same goes for Mocap. I think I will do a playthrough as these characters. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this series. It's been awesome. I'm glad I have Blaze unlocked, and Mocap of course, but Blaze especially. I'm a big Blaze fan. So yeah, I'm definitely keep playing this game, and I'm sure I'll do some more videos of some tower playthroughs or whatever. But for now, I'll see you later. Thank you for watching this series. Love you. Bye.